As you probably can't tell from these videos, I've been a regular gym guy for the last 20 years. I'm better from the neck down. Me and the other middle-aged men work ourselves into sweaty messes on the elliptical cross trainer, the high-energy, low-impact exercise of choice for men in their 40s. Recently, a new guy joined us. He was fitter than us, a little bit slimmer, but he was limping. He'd torn his knee running a marathon or climbing Everest or something, and he swore to be more responsible with his exercising from now on. As this middle-aged superhero climbed the elliptical cross trainer for the first time, I couldn't help but wonder, how healthy should a middle-aged man be? Being middle-aged, we should aim for middle health. You know that a 70-year-old's going to start the day with a pile of mandatory medicines and optional vitamins, and that a 15-year-old's going to remain unaffected by a diet of soda, chips, and binge watching of Game of Thrones. We're kind of somewhere in between. When people ask me how should a middle-aged man feel, I answer about 80%. My eyes aren't as good as they used to, about 80%. I don't have as much hair as I used to, about 80% or less. And if I overindulge in the foods that I like, they start to repeat on me. When I was a 20-year-old water polo player, I could eat a family pizza and a half, no worries. Now, I put on weight just driving past Pizza Hut, and if the wind is blowing in my direction, I start to dry retch. I can still enjoy the things I like, in moderation, yep, about 80%. A key driver to our health, or at least our perception of it, is how much extra fat we carry, but it's hard to lose weight after 40. It's like chiseling rock. And after 50, it's like chiseling diamonds. And after 60, it's like chiseling rock with a toothbrush. For the last 5 years, my Facebook feed has been flooded with the photos of the long-distance running successes of my middle-aged friends. They're logging every training run, they're taking photos at the starting line, crossing the finishing line, but it's all a con. Social media is a form of marketing. It's not a source of truth. Where are the photos of them injured, on crutches? I suppose there's just no good angle to take a selfie when you're on an IV drip in the middle of a marathon that you never finish. But you have to exercise. If you don't look after yourself in middle age, you won't have to worry about your health in old age. We need to keep active. We just need to remember the famous words of Professor Harold Callahan.
Man's got to know his limitations.
If you're aiming to feel 100% healthy in middle age, then you'll be perpetually disappointed and frequently injured. No matter what your diet and exercise regime, you're not going to feel as good as you did 20 years ago. You have to be realistic. Set your target at 80%. It's safer and it's enough. On the other hand, if you're feeling less than 80%, it's time to pull your finger out. 10 years from now, you're guaranteed to feel worse than you do today. So if you're not 80% at 45, you'll be 60% at 55. And by the time you're over 60, you'll have your doctor on speed dial and need to call him each time you climb a set of stairs. Now's the time to look after your health. In fact, middle age is probably the last chance you're going to get. You could live for another 20 or 30 years, and the quality of that life is going to be determined by your health over the next 15 years. So, until next time, know your limitations, but don't give up until you reach them, so you can enjoy middle age and beyond. Hi, I'm Adam, the man behind and in front of The Honestly Middle-Aged Man. As a recent arrival to middle age, I realise my place in the world has changed, and that's what this channel will cover. It'll be quick, painless, and perhaps a little bit funny. It'll be me, being me, helping you, be you. Enjoy middle age.